Hey guys, it's Angie. Today is November 16th and I want to share with you what sold for me last week, or better yet, what didn't sell for me last week. Last week was a pretty bad week for me on eBay, and that's because I did nothing, absolutely nothing on my eBay store. I didn't list other than a few items. I didn't run sales. I didn't send offers. I pretty much did nothing. No excuse. I was, busy with life and doing other things, and I just neglected my eBay. And you'll see with my sales, it shows for sure. So let's take a look. My sales last week were only $792. Bum, bum, bum. That's really, really, really low for me. Now I am a part-time seller, so I don't expect to, have home runs every week, and that's completely okay. This is extra money and for me, but obviously I like to sell at least double that every week. So I need to get on the ball this week. But let me give you some highlights for some of the things that sold, and just let you know what I am selling even when I'm lazy. Okay, the first thing is this little Creative Memories. It's one of those little 6x6 or 7x7 albums. Really cute. It was unused on the inside. You can see it had the books not used at all. And I took a best offer of $11 for this plus shipping. This is Avery labels. It's actually a set of 8 labels. You can't see, they're all put in together. I found this at Crazy Casboys on their dollar day, and it sold for full price $17.95. The buyer paid shipping, and it went priority mail, padded flat rate, so I still made about $9 on it. So that's a pretty good deal. Tesla shirt. If you ever find branded, automobile shirts, they usually sell pretty well. This was an extra large, nothing special about it. It did sell for $14. This was a great pick. This was my daughter. We were at a yard sale, and there was a lot of 6 speakers, 2 fronts, 2 backs, subwoofer, and then a middle. I know nothing about speakers. So the subwoofer sold right away for $65 plus shipping. Then these sold, and they sold for full price, $50. Now this included shipping, and it cost about $13 to ship them out, which wasn't bad at all. So I still made great profit. Anyways, all 6 of those speakers, we paid $5 for them. So that was a great pickup. So thank you so much. This, I have had this puzzle for going on 2 years. I finally took a best offer. I did send an offer out for this particular one of $18.50. It included shipping, of course, there in California. So it cost me $11 to ship it. I paid 50 cents for the puzzle at a yard sale last summer. I'm just glad to be done with it. It was a little oversized. I knew it was going to cost a lot to ship. Unfortunately, a lot of people try to ship puzzles media mail, and they are not media mail. So, so you have to be careful with the size of a lot of puzzles, just because the shipping can get you if it's not something that's going to be worth $20 or more. So, okay, these I bought a bunch of Anna Lee dolls, plush, at a yard sale for $10. This guy sold for a best offer of $15. He was the smallest little guy. He's only like 9 inches or so. And he sold for $15 plus shipping. So that paid for all of them. I've already sold a couple other ones as well. This sweater I love. I think it's Talbot. Oh, Ann Taylor. Okay. Ann Taylor Loft. It has little penguins on it. I absolutely adore this. Look at the little penguin has a bow tie on. Love that. It sold for $16 plus buyer paid shipping on best offer. But if it was my size, I would definitely keep it because I love it. Even though I don't look good in red. Too pink. Okay, this is just a Dyson part. If you ever go to the bins, and my bins are $1.79 a pound. So sometimes the vacuums are crappy or they're too heavy for you to buy. Definitely look at the parts. I bought, I think, 6 parts that day, and they totaled 2 pounds. This one sold for $7.95 plus shipping. The parts have more than paid for themselves already, so definitely look at parts for vacuums. Oh, these, I paid 30 cents a book for these. They're Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Each individually, one of these books, not going to sell for very much, but I sold a lot of 8 of them. Took a best offer of $35 plus media mail shipping, which I underestimated. Looks like I charged $4.50. I probably lost $1 on shipping, but I still $35, and for the 8 of them I paid $2.40, so that was a great return on investment. I guess my point here is if you see lots of kids books, like a series, definitely go ahead and pick those up, because a lot of kids want the series and the parent would much rather, I remember how it was for me, much rather buy all of them at once for one price and be done with it. Okay, the next thing. Oh, these books I had on a haul a couple weeks ago. This was from a yard sale. I paid 10 cents for the whole set. It was in this little box. They were in bad shape, but I looked them up and somebody had sold ones that were also not in great shape for $50. They were in a little bit better shape than this, but I figured I would take a chance. It was a dime. Ended up somebody offered me 25 bucks because of the condition, and you know what? I took it because, you know, they were aware of the condition. They were satisfied with how they looked, and they said, you know, because of that condition, that's why they offered the price. I'm happy to get rid of them. That's, you know, I made $24 on something that literally took 2 minutes to list it. So I was happy with that. Next thing. This is also something that I picked up at Crazy Casboys on their dollar day. It is a Brother. It is the printer driver. It was out of the box. It was still in this plastic, but I took it out of the plastic so I could see that it still had, you can see the green clip thing that covers it. It had not been used. So I definitely listed it as, let's see how I listed it just to make sure. New without box. This was returned that was unused and returned without the original box. No signs of wear or use. So I tried to be real upfront about the condition of it, and it sold for $22.95. Shipped, I think it was $8 to ship it, but I only paid $1 for it, so it was definitely worth a shot. I also sold, which I think was last week, a Brother toner that sold for $26. It was also open and said it didn't look used, but it was definitely opened, and even out of the shiny bag, the bag was there, but it was cut open, and that sold for $26, and they were super happy with it. Okay, this Lawrence Kazar sequin top, I bought this at a little consignment store when they have their clearance, so I paid $1.50 for it. I know I bought it there because all of their items, when they go to clearance, they mark them out. If you could see the mark across the name in red, they do that so that they don't get them back as a consignment once they've gone to the clearance section. But I did end up selling this for full price, $34.95 plus the shipping, so I was super happy about that. I've had it for a few months, but it definitely was not the time for it until now. Gilligan and O'Malley. This is a really pretty nightgown, and it was a plus size. It's an extra large, so a bigger size. Now, Gilligan and O'Malley is, I think, a Walmart brand, but it's, if you look, it's really pretty. It's, you know, it's a pretty nightgown. It's that silky nylon, and it sold for $12.95 plus shipping, and I had it on there a day before someone bought it. So if you ever see nightgowns and things like that, definitely look them up because a lot of times they sell really well. Hallmark little hippo plush, another one of my little animated plush. Always pick these guys up because I sell them so fast. He sold for full price $14.95 plus the $8.95 shipping. And I actually had 2 of them, so they both sold. Oh, this was something else I put on from Crazy Cowboys for $1. I found it. I find that place kind of useful, like on the dollar day, and I haven't been there for a quarter day, but I imagine the same thing. If you are looking for the one-offs that are just kind of unique, you might do really well. This was $1. It was brand new in box. I put it on eBay for $25.95, and within an hour it sold for full price. Now that includes free shipping, but it weighed under a pound, so it went first class for about $6. So I made, about $18 on something I paid $1 for. This is the only St. John Sport item I've ever had, and it was new with tags, retail for $260. It's crazy to me. But it's more vintage, it looks like to me, but I don't know. That looks like a Dillard's tag to me. But there you go, $260. And I took a best offer after I'd been on for probably a year. But I mean, look what I was trying to get, $49.95. I didn't actually ever think I was going to get that price. I just never lowered the price. And I actually ended up selling it for $35 plus shipping. So I was thrilled with that. And I know that I paid $1 for it at the local thrift store. So it's not like I had a bunch into it, but I guess I was like feeling myself that day putting $49.95, but I'm happy to get $35. And then the last item I'm going to show you today are these little golden book history of the United States. These I did find at a yard sale, and I think I paid, I can't remember. I think I paid $3 for the whole set. That sounds about right. So $3 for the whole set. Did sell them for $54.95 plus $9.95 shipping. I have actually another set that's like the science version of these. I haven't even listed them yet. So back to, again, book sets for children, even vintage ones like this. Definitely take a look to see if they're in there, because you might be missing out if you're not. When you go to yard sales and things, people have these and they just, eventually over time they're like, we don't really need these. And these are old. They're from the 50s or before. Let's see. Oh, 1963. So actually the history I think only goes through the 50s, but the books were actually published in 1963. So that's about it for today. I sold some other things, but those are like the highlights. Let me get back over here. Those are the highlights for you. To also plug my 12 days of Christmas that's coming up. I'm going to be doing 12 days of giveaways the first 12 days of December. So make sure you are subscribed. Let me show you some of the things that I already picked up from my giveaway. So some of the things that you could win just for being a part of my channel. One is, what reseller doesn't want pizza poly mailers? Look how cute these are. So I'll be giving away pizza poly mailers and a Coach wristlet. And it's still new, has its card. But look how cute this is. I actually picked this up from another reseller, and it was a little smaller than I needed, so I thought I would do it in the giveaway. And then I have Bath and Body Works candles I'll be giving away. So pumpkin apple, red guava lava, and what's this one? Strawberry mimosa. And these are just the first of the things. I just figured I'd give you a sneak peek since I still had them out before I put them away. But make sure you are subscribed, and I'll give more information right after Thanksgiving, because I just love to do giveaways and be a part of them. So I thought, what the heck, I'll do 12 days of Christmas myself and just share the holidays with my other reseller fans. So, okay, that's it for today. I will see everyone soon. Have a great selling week. I will be listing, I promise, so hopefully next week my sales are better. Until next time, I'm Angie. Have a great day. Bye-bye.